Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. Now this episode's probably likely to be a short one. I've been unwell for the last day or two and I'm not sure how long I'll be able to record for, to be honest, but I've really wanted to do this, so here we go. First off, yes, the patch has arrived, the new patch. And city lag is back, baby. It's not quite as bad as the bad old days, but we're going to notice some significant lag to begin with in the city. It's a shame, and hopefully that'll get rectified in an upcoming patch a few months further down the line, if the speed of the most recent patch deliveries is anything to go by. So I'm just going to avoid ending episodes in the city because loading up in the city would probably be even more laggy than entering it this early in an episode. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the graveyard and find someone to help the priests look after the church. The music stopped, or... No, it hadn't. So I'm having a problem with my headphones. So yeah, I've been puking, and yesterday I managed to eat 2 grapes all day, and I only kept them down about 4 or 5 hours before puking up a whole load of stuff again. So I'm somewhat wary of trying to eat anything today. And of course we've had stuff come out the other end because 2 days ago I unwittingly ate something containing lentils. And I don't mind lentils, but they do give me the shits, big time. Although not normally anywhere near this bad, so I'm not sure what's going on. I've been feverish. I'm feeling much better, although every time I fart there's a risk of shitting myself. And by risk, I mean in the last couple of days I've had one fart that didn't have anything else come out with it. So, city lag is here. And it's probably here for a while. So we'll just get used to it. It of course means we want to try and avoid fighting in the city, but it does sort of even out after a while. So just avoid fighting at the beginning of an episode, essentially. Or load up the game, do a dummy recording for like 20-30 minutes.
This city makes me sick.
And then scrap
Can't trust
that.
anyone nowadays.
My bones are aching again. A storm's coming. I can feel it.
That's for sure.
Sometimes I wonder
I
why
think
we
we're
even
nearly
have
through
God.
most of the lag now, so
Come
it's
to our island.
not quite as
Soon,
bad as it used to
We'll
be.
be dead too.
Maybe someone will come and save us.
But it's still going.
Nobody cares.
So there's been quite a few nice things of this patch, at least one of which we're not going to get to see for a while. Firstly, the biggest thing for me, by far, is not the new dungeon. It's not the new set of armor that can be acquired for venturing into that dungeon. It's not the new hair and beard styles available, although they are pretty fancy. It's the changes to experience points. Let's open up the inventory. Yes, it took that long to load up from me saying it. Now, previously, the game did something very, very bad with experience points. We knew that for some stupid French or American reason, because only French, American and only French and Japanese games started to did this back in the day. When you would acquire a new level, experience would reset to 0. Nothing. Right? And the interesting thing is, of course, that this would be done based on the same leveling tables that Western games use. So Western games, let's say you needed 2,000 experience points for level 2, 4,000 for level 4, 6,500 for level 5, right? 2, 3, 4, right? The way the French and Japanese would do it would be you'd need 2,000 experience points for level 2, then you'd need another 4,000 for level 3, meaning you'd need 6,000 for level 3 instead of 4,000. Then you'd need 12,500 for level 4 instead of just another 2,500. It wasn't good, right? And this game was essentially doing the same thing. But that's by design, that's the way they wanted it to. They didn't want to show the previous experience you already acquired, they just wanted to show how far you into this level, which is okay, it's a way of representing things. However, when you were near the end of a level, and you gained experience, any experience left over should have carried over into the next level. And it didn't. Meaning we've essentially been losing out on experience points. And don't worry. Glossary. I'll be getting to that in a bit. So now, any experience points we gain at the end of a level will carry over to the next level, but that won't show until we hit level 11. Until we hit our next level, then the experience bar will be updated. I don't know if that means we'll get all the backdated experience we might have missed out on, because I don't imagine the game was tracking that particularly. If it was going, that's the end of a level, and not tracking anything extra, then we've probably lost out on that for good. And now the city lag is gone. However, because that means we can now gain more levels, the developers have decided to punish us for playing by reducing our gain to only 2 ability points a level and half a skill point a level. Now, we were getting probably too many skill points anyway. It was very easy to get more skill points than we could qualify for, especially with the potions. However, the reduction from 3 to 2 ability points feels rough for me because, and yes, I've got to pay a time, when you have 3 points, you can put 2 in the same ability score and still have something left over. Yes, you could put all 3 in the same place, but that's a bit, silly. With 2, it's much harder to justify putting them both in the same ability, and let's speak to this woman called Dorothy.
Are you alright?
You have to be dead to feel alright at a graveyard, don't you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interfere.
With what? My walk among the graves? I'm this close to turning into a gravestone myself, standing here like a fool.
Are you here to visit someone?
Nah, I come here to pray. Every day.
What are you praying for?
For my husband. For the good life we had, for our children. He's gone now, but I still see him in my dreams.
Are those dreams pleasant?
Not really. He is suffering. He's crying out that he can't move, calling for his friends, Emir and Dior. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think we've seen Emir, I'm not so sure about Dior, and I can't remember where. There's a new feature that would make that really easy to find out if I have or not, but it won't. Just yet.
Sorry, may I ask you a question?
Right, sure.
Do you believe in the 1 or in the 7?
Only the one God has a place in my heart.
Well then, the thing is that the city church is looking for a fellow worshipper to assist the clergy with worldly concerns.
You mean cooking and cleaning?
And maybe some other things. Say, would you kindly...
Yes, I think. For sure. Tell them I'll come to help just a little later.
Excellent, that sounds lovely. Now, I've got an eye on the time, so I'm going to go into the church now and report my success to the priests, and hopefully that will help us. So she has now been added to the glossary, which will display a number of things, including all of the characters we have met and spoken to. It won't have tracked any characters we've already met, so we'll have to go meet them again. But now let's go and get our reward, and it's a reward well worth having. First off,
What a thick.
Arliss. Just getting you in the book. Kronos, here you go.
I found a woman, told her that you were looking for help. She promised to come by later.
You are living proof that the One watches over us. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude.
5 wolfsbane, 2 healing potions, and a fortitude potion. That's a permanent ability point, which is really valuable now that we're getting less points per level. And she started sweeping already. Now the hour is getting late, we should look for somewhere to sleep. We could go all the way back to Nares, or we could go camp outside somewhere. How are our vitals doing? Apart from fatigue, pretty good, so we don't need to camp just yet. But what we do need to do is drink this. And he didn't complain of the taste. So now all these flasks of wolfsbane are going to make it much easier for us to struggle with the new foes outside. Little autosave. There we go. Looks like we can pick up that barrel and carry it somewhere. Not sure I have a reason just yet. So we're going to take some time to view the glossary when we... Oh, getting a little city lag again. We had 2 little lag spikes there walking past the inn. Very tiny, but noticeable. It probably wasn't even visible on screen, to be honest. But for now, we want to get safely inside the building before it begins to grow dangerous again. At some point, it would be nice to go investigate the issue of the missing flour that is being stolen from a miller on a nightly basis. Although that won't necessarily be easy because we're not that capable of surviving at night in the city just yet. Another little lag spike there, but okay. So now that we're safely here, we'll head inside and peruse our knowledge. See what we have learned of the world so far. Let's head on upstairs to our chamber. Well, can it really be called much of a chamber without a door? That feels a bit odd. It's starting to feel sweaty again. That's not a good sign. Right, well, hang on. What's... Storage. Oh yeah, there are now storage chests, and they're like the Resident Evil ones where they cheat and lie and fucking lie and teleport the contents to places you didn't leave them, which is absolute cheating and should never be done in any game ever, because it's fucking evil and you want to kill people and make them stop doing it. Anyway, the glossary. We can look at all the tutorials we've seen, that's really useful. The Monstrarium, essentially a bestiary, and characters. Here we can see characters we have met and spoken to. It shows us their faction, their very approximate location, And if they're a skill trainer, it also shows us what skills they teach. Again, we'll need to go and meet people we've met before to place them on the list. It also means a few people who are dead won't be able to get on this list at all. But going back to the Monstrarium, we have met young maulers, and there's a button here that says learn. And we gained experience points. We now know a lot about learners, about young maulers rather. Maulers we're also quite familiar with. Yeah, so it was a level number, it wasn't their armor value. Otherwise it would change based on which weapon we were wielding, surely. Adult maulers, 2 out of 15. We got a way to go. I was under the impression that we would gain information incrementally. Young rat walkers. We are very familiar with young rat walkers. Indeed, with rat walkers and adult rat walkers. Wait, young, adult, what's the one in between? Young woodwalkers. We have defeated many of those. And you'd think their defense values would be higher. Woodwalkers, 23 of 30. Got a way to go yet. Stingers, 29 of 30. One more for them. Young Lazars. Okay, good, we got that. Lazars, a way to go. Tunnel Beast. Defeated 14 of those. Good. Stone Cruncher, 1 of 8. Probably because there aren't so many of them. Hobsters. Oh yeah. Damage. It feels like they do a lot more than 10. Hobster Warrior. Still got a way to go on those. Husks. Be a wild lowlife. Big man. Bandit. They all seem to have the same haircut. Another kind of bandit with two-handed sword. Smuggler's Pig. 3 out of 10. Bark Bugs. 25 out of 30. So we need 5 more Bark Bugs, and yeah, Bark Bug King. I don't know if we'll get to meet him again or not. But this is a nice, fun, addition to the game. And in the journal now, quests are sorted by region. We still don't have an actual scroll button on the side here for quick navigation, however. So, joy. Yeah. Ranta is its own region, apparently. So with all that sorted, I think we'll get a good night's rest. Now what I could have done, maybe, is try the nightly vigil. Oh shit. It already is. I slept too long. Well, sod it. Have a nice long sleep, Tristan. You've earned it. That looks open. For now, I think I'm probably going to just head out of the city and end the episode soon, for the sake of my health.
Nice joke.
Arrested someone in the port last night.
Who?
Happens all the time, you know.
Have you seen how fat the guard captain's face is, though? Won't fit through the entrance soon.
Elliot is a trainer, as is Tom.
Something was banging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to risk checking what it was.
Maybe
now
I
we see-
should move to the village.
Okay,
This city makes me sick.
2 skills.
Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards.
3 skills.
What a nightmare.
That's for sure.
My bones are aching again. Been trying all sorts of ointments. Nothing helps.
You said it.
Here we are. Beltran, who can teach us quite a few funky skills we may want to look into. Now that our skill points are rather more rare, we probably can't afford to diversify quite so much in our build.
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
Rough, to be sure, but life goes on.
And nothing's likely to change.
What a nightmare.
Maybe I should move to the village. The city makes me sick.
Bread prices went up again. Well,
Okay, I'm on the move. For biological reasons, I may not be able to sit in this seat much longer. I may need to go grace a certain porcelain throne with my presence.
For any occasion.
Not that there's really anything solid coming out at this point. My body's just trying to push something out and there's nothing to go. It's pretty disgusting.
why's he wearing that junk?
So for now we're going to get safely out of the city again. And then I'm going to go look after myself and continue my recovery. So yeah, lots of nice new stuff this patch. I've shown off some of it. And I would have liked to have gone to the woodcutter's camp and show you something there, because it would be thematically appropriate to the state my body's in at the moment, to be honest. But it may just need to wait till next time. Oh, my guts are not great.
Can't see Tucht in a fog like this.
Well, here we are, safely outside the city, and I'm going to end the episode here and save the game. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say goodbye for now, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.